good to settle down, though. I took too long, man. Nobody wants to suffer a sacrifice anymore, get into a relationship, you know? Especially in New York, you know? Especially this generation. Everyone's looking for the perfect person because we're so spoiled. Everyone's like, you know, how come you can't be more like Ryan Gosling? It's like, you know, because my name's Ted, you know? And Ryan Gosling's not looking for you either, so your name's Marie. You're an X-ray technician at Kings County Hospital. Can't we just fucking white knuckle through this like our grandparents and parents did? Yeah, man. I'm glad I settled down, though. I waited too long, you know? Because, you know, I live in New York City. That's what we do. Girls here are like, I'm not going to let the patriarchy tell me when I'm going to have kids, okay? All right? First, I want to open my gluten-free rabbit store for bunnies. Okay? I'm an NYU student, and I study the patriarchy. My dad pays for me to go to NYU to study how my dad pays for NYU. I met a couple from NYU. I was like, you know what? This is where we're at as a country. It was the two of them. She was like a something studies. You know, it was like a bunch of letters in the alphabet. A bunch of letters in the alphabet studies. And I was like, man, what do you study? He was like, I'm an English major. And I was like, you know what? That's how we're going to beat the Chinese right there. You know? Like, they're over there. They're majoring in engineering, STEM, chemistry. We're over here majoring in a language we learned at 4. You know, that's... You want to know how to use the word the? I fucking studied it, so the word the goes right there. So I waited too long, you know? It's like, I waited too long to get... I was listening to my single friends. Single people, the perpetually single people, they think that they're strong. You ever know that people? You're like, how come you're single? You're like, I'm just waiting for someone to challenge me. I'm not a settler. Somebody needs to come along and challenge me. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about, you psycho? Maybe with someone who challenges you, that sounds awful. You come home, someone checks a basketball on your chest, game to 11, motherfucker, what's up? I'm here to improve you! Your friends are like, how come she's always screaming at you? You're like, it's my soulmate, what are you gonna do, you know? It's like dating Tony Robbins, you know? I've developed a twitch and a facial thing, but she loves who I could be one day. That's why it works. She doesn't love me as I am, which is good. Yeah, we've all made that mistake. You ever be in a relationship with someone who challenges you? It's called an abusive fucking relationship. You don't want to be with someone who challenges you. That's stupid. That's immature. You want to be with someone who compliments you, you know? Someone who fits. Somebody who you could picture yourself eventually having comfortable misery with, you know? That's what it is. Nobody thinks ahead. Nobody's practical anymore. It's like, this is the real reason why you want to get in a relationship. It's like, for when you get older, you know? When you get older, you're gonna fall. You will fall. And you just want someone living in your house when you do, you know? Like, you want to fall and just end up alone on the basement stairs, just with a broken back, trying to figure out a way to communicate to the cat to maybe crawl out the window and tell a neighbor, Bootsy, Bootsy, go tell Bob in 5D, Daddy's down. You got to get in a relationship. Life's too hard to do alone, you know? It's like, you know, God forbid, you're in your 30s or your 40s, you're still single. You know, God forbid you get sick, you get injured, you go to the hospital, and the doctor's like, all right, who do we contact to let them know you're here? You're like, actually, I'm waiting for someone to challenge me, so it's like, I'm not settling for emergency contact at this point, so. I'm not a settler.